Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel, 12 Seasons of Astrology. The main focus for February for your sign is in your 11th house, your 7th house, and the 9th house. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that Mercury goes retrograde in Pisces, your 9th house, on February 16th, and will go direct on March 9th. On February 2nd, Venus in Pisces, your 9th house, will sextile Pluto in Capricorn, your 7th house. You go on a distance trip with a business partner for spiritual, religious, political, activism, publishing, broadcasting, educational, training, teaching, legal matter that involves some sort of order, structure, limitations, and restrictions. And it also just could be to explore a business opportunity or learning business opportunity. On February 5th, Mercury in Pisces, your 9th house, will sextile Uranus and Taurus, the 11th house. You have enjoyable discussions with a friend or a networking group or social media about spiritual, religious, political, politics, activism, educational, training, learning, teaching. On February 8th, Mercury in Pisces, your 9th house, will trine the North Node in Cancer, your 1st house. There is a positive conversation to make a plan to visit or to explore a distance trip or to explore on your own involving religious, spiritual, political, activism, educational, training, publishing, broadcasting. On February 9th, there's a full moon in Leo, your 2nd house. There's a culmination, climax, completion, a closure, pinnacle, or peak. It could be the end of earning money a certain way because you have found a new way to earn money with the committed business partnership. On February 9th, Venus in Aries, your 10th house, will conjunct Chiron in Aries, your 10th house. There's increased activities that involves your career or goal that you're trying to achieve with a friend, a networking group, or on social media. On February 13th, Venus in Aries, your 10th house, will square the North Node in Cancer, your 1st house. You may have a setback or hurdle with the career, authority figure, or a goal that you're trying to achieve. On February 20th, Jupiter in Capricorn, your 7th house, will sextile Neptune in Pisces, your 9th house. You're just trying to expand your knowledge with a commitment about educational, educational, learning, publishing, broadcasting. I'm sorry, I'll redo it. You're trying to expand your knowledge with a committed business partnership, or just a business partnership about educational, teaching, learning, publishing, broadcasting, religious, spiritual, political activism. On February 21st, Chiron in Aries, your 10th house, will square Mars in Capricorn, your 7th house. You might have a confrontation, an altercation, a conflict with an authority figure, a committed business partner, or your committed partner about your career. On February 21st, Mars in Capricorn, your 7th house, will trine Uranus and Taurus, your 11th house. There's an exciting surprise development with a friend or on social media with a committed or business partner, or some sort of collaboration on social media. On February 23rd, there's a new moon in Pisces, your 9th house, that will sextile Uranus and Taurus, your 11th house. There's a fresh start, new beginning, and a sudden surprise and unexpected opportunity with social media involving a distant location for educational, publishing, broadcasting, religious, spiritual, political, or activism. On February 23rd, there's Venus in Aries, your 10th house, will square Jupiter in Capricorn, your 7th house. Looks like there's a clash with an authority figure or a business partnership or a committed partnership, or just some sort of setback with the goal that you're trying to achieve involving a committed or a business partner. On February 25th, the Sun in Pisces, your 9th house, will conjunct Mercury in Pisces, your 9th house. There's increased discussions about distant travels, spiritual, religious, educational training, political activism, or legal matters. On February 25th, the Sun in Pisces, your 9th house, will sextile Mars in Capricorn, your 7th house. You're highly driven to learn or to teach about spiritual, religious, political activism, publishing, broadcasting at a distant location. On February 26th, Mercury in Pisces, your 9th house, will sextile Mars in Capricorn, your 7th house. There's a promising discussion about what's going on in a distance trip with a committed or business partner. On February 28th, Venus in Aries, your 10th house, will square Pluto in Capricorn, your 7th house. Once again, there is another obstacle or some sort of complication or challenge with an authority figure, with a committed or business partner. On February 29th, Mercury in Pisces, your 9th house, will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your 11th house. There's a sudden yet delightful discussion with a friend or a networking group on social media about distance travel, spirituality, religion, publishing, broadcasting, educational training, political or activism. Let's reshuffle this stack here. First card, malady. I think, well, anyways, it's some sort of sickness, malady. I think that's the correct way of saying it. The next card, chattering. The next card, adjudication. So it's possible that, let's see, something dealing with the legal matter. Maybe you're too sick. It could be like jury duty. Maybe you received a notice to appear for jury duty, and because you're feeling under the weather, and or you just have discussion with someone about about a legal situation, how to get out of a legal situation because you're not feeling well. Alright, Cancer, that's all I have for the February reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, please check out my other videos I have posted. If you would like a personal reading, click on the link in the description box below, which will take you to my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.